Hello, welcome to 80's week. Just getting ready to get started. Hold on one second. I'm doing a live. Good morning, good afternoon. Sorry, I've been doing this in the morning and it's always morning. Welcome. We're going to get started here in just a second. I'm Jen Buttress. I'm here at the Kennett Square Club Pilates studio, and we're going to do a quick, well, semi-quick. We're going to do 35 minutes of my favorite 80s exercises were from Buns of Steel. There was also a record that my college roommates and I all did. We packed 4 or 5 people into a dorm room and did thin thighs in 30 days. So we're going to get quite a bit of leg. We'll get some core involved too. I'm incorporating the breathing, the ab control from Pilates for this. We're going to be standing up starting. We'll go to the ground. We'll do a couple roll-ups and some Pilates exercises in here, but let's work out. All right, so complete with my leg warmers and my bandana, my fancy headband. I worked outside this morning, or did my workout this morning, and I was outside and had to have a neck warmer. All right, but in the studio, let's just get started and get warmed up. Ankles under knees, knees under hips, hips under shoulders. Hopefully my head isn't cut off here. You're seeing my whole person. Take a nice inhale breath, lifting up to the ceiling. Exhale, press the air down and lifting up and down. One more lift and lower. I'd like you to lift your right knee up and then just set it down. Feel the weight shift over and your abs tighten as you lift and lower that knee. Good. I'd really like to have 80s music playing in the background, but I don't think it comes through when we do Facebook Live, so you'll just have to play your 80s music in the background. I was playing Madonna this morning. It was wonderful. All right, so now we're going to get a little bit of balance in here. Putting your fingertips on your shoulders, you're going to lift that right knee up again. Just lift it so it's in a tabletop position, so it's straight. And I want you to twist your whole body from your waist towards that leg, but don't move the leg. Then bring the body back to center, lower the leg. I'm going to stand back to front. Lift the left leg, twist towards that leg. You got to hold your stomach in really tight. Bring it back and set it down. Again, one more on each side. So you're going to notice you're shaking and wobbling all over the place. Hold that stomach tight. You're going to feel your hamstring grab. Good. Feel those abs. Lift up through the top of the head. Twist. Keep those elbows wide. Good. Set it back down. Bring those legs out wide. And just washing machine back and forth. Good. I really like this because it just gets the blood flowing and moving. Nice job. I'm going to face this direction just so you can see. We're going to do the wave with our body. So this is a very active stretch here. Hands just travel down the thighs as you squat down. Chin is out, chest is out, butt is out. You're going to round over, tuck the chin, pull the abs in, bring it back up, roll those shoulders back. And inhaling down, round over, exhale, coming back up. This is the only way I can have big hair. I've never had big hair. No amount of hairspray ever worked on my hair either. Exhale, back up. Roll those shoulders. Keeping those feet hip distance apart. We're going to do our hip tilts back and forth. So exhale, pelvic tilt front. Inhale, through a straight spine to an arched back. So you can see it sideways. It's just front to back. It's just a gentle pelvic tilt, nothing real hard, nice and easy. So it's your lower lumbar spine that's moving, and just because your hips are attached, that focus is actually the muscles in your abs pull your hips under, the muscles in your lower back pull your hips back. So I really want you to focus on the front and the back, pulling your hips front and back. Good, one more. You really only need to do 3 in each direction. So we're going to do a side-to-side hip tilt now. Fingers give you an aiming point to shoot your hips towards, but do not move the upper body. The shoulders stay nice and still. Good. Now relax your arms and circle the hips. So it's just a tiny little hip circle. Good. And then the other direction. And I challenge you to do this in the morning while you're brushing your teeth. But shut the door so nobody can see because you'll look really silly. All right. And shake out those legs. All right. So what I would like, again, is your hands up onto your shoulders. You're going to lift the knee out to the side and then set it down. So lift. You don't need to touch the elbow to the knee, but I want you to get a little bit more warmed up here. Back and forth. Good. Get those heart rates up a little bit more. All right, bring those arms down. I'm going to have you face front, but I'm turning sideways just so you can see. Lift that right knee up, put your hand on your knee, and just bend and straighten that leg to warm up the knee joint with a pointed toe. If you need to hold on to something, I'm going to hold this lovely lady's hand here. And then flex your foot in and out, warming up that knee joint. All right, switching legs. So, putting your fingertips right on top of the knee and just pointed toe, bend and straighten that leg. Pull the stomachs in, stand tall up towards the ceiling. You can hold that imaginary ski pole if you need to. Flex the foot in and out, warming up the knees. Nice job. All right, going to squats. So I'd like your feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. We are just doing mini squats. This is just a warm-up. We will come back to squats later. So it's just sinking down and standing up. The same pelvic tilt that you used in your warm-up, you're doing in a squat. Hips go out and back. They come in and tighten. Inhale here, exhale up. Good. You may need to adjust your foot position a little bit. If this bothers your knees, bring your feet in a little bit. Maybe don't turn your toes out so wide. Good. So they're just little mini squats warming up. We're going to add arms. You're going to reach out. You're going to squeeze the arms back, squeeze the shoulder blades. The glutes tighten, the stomach pulls in, the thighs tighten. And that's all. You got a smile in there too. Inhale, reach, exhale, squeeze. Good. Really working those legs, starting to pump that blood more, warming up. Good. All right, we're going to go 3 more, 2, and 1. You're going to take your right foot back, drop that heel into the ground. You've got this imaginary ball. You're going to reach down, touch the ball to the ground, bring it up, and then put it way up on a shelf above your head. Bring it in, touch down, in, up, in. Good. So you're getting some nice stretch in that back leg. You're working that front leg. Heart rates are rising. Lungs are breathing in more air. Exhaling more air. Good. Last one. Let's go one more down, one more up. All right. We're going to switch to the other side. You don't have to turn around. I'm just turning around so you can see. And reaching down, bending the elbows. Reach up, put the ball up on a shelf. Tighten up these stomach muscles. Bring it in and down. Good. Nice job. Try to keep your eyes kind of looking out. Try not to drop the head too much. It will cause your weight to go forward. Good. Keep that back leg straight if you can. Drive that weight into the heel. Your front foot, the weight should be even on the foot. Good. And one more up. One more down. Nice job. Shake out those legs. All right. I've done pause lifts in our classes before, so we are going to pick right up with pause lifts. Arms are out to the side. I'm going to stand kind of catty corner so again you can see. This thigh needs to be really tight. If you need to hold on to something, please do. You're going to lift that leg about 3 inches off the ground. Pause, lift it, pause, lower it, pause, and then touch the ground. So it's pause, lift, pause, touch. Continue with the pause lifts. We're going for 10. The base leg stays nice and straight. It does not buckle while you're trying to get height with this other leg. So there's no collapsing forward of the body. This is not how it's done. Everything is pulled in nice and tight. If you are having trouble with the pause part, just do a straight lift and lower. That's what you can do, and it's just equally as effective. The pause lifts give you that extra added oomph and more tightness in that thigh. Good, one more. That was probably about 25, but that's okay. So switching legs. So we'll do 25 on this side. No, just 10. All right, pulling the stomach in, lift up to the ceiling through the top of your head. Think nice and tall. Pause, lift, pause, and touch. Pause, lift, pause, touch. Now I just can happen to get my leg really high because I've been doing this for a long time. The better you get at it, the higher your pause is at the top. However, if this is all you can do, your limiting factor is being able to keep this moving leg straight. Good, let's go 2 more, and 2. Nice job. We're going to do something similar to the back. You're going to take that right leg, extend it back, lean forward a little bit, tighten your stomach. The back leg is nice and tight. It's more of a lift through the glute. It's a squeeze instead of a lift of the leg. So you're going to pause, squeeze, pause, and touch. Pause, squeeze, pause, touch. So the motion isn't near as great as the other. Again, you can hold on to something. You can do airplane arms out to the side. Get some arm workout in here. I challenge you to hold your arms out for 5 minutes out to the side. They'll burn. Good. One more. And let's switch legs. Left leg goes back. Stomach's in tight. You're tilting forward from the hips. Everything's nice and straight. Pause, lift, pause, touch. That back leg stays straight. You're pulling from your glute muscles, otherwise known as your butt. Good. Or buns, derriere, tush, fanny, whatever you want to call it. I like to call it a butt because that's what it is. All right, 2 more. Good. Nice job. If you have a chair or a wall, we're going to do a standing figure 4 stretch. Cross your ankle over your knee. You don't even need a chair. You can just kind of hold onto your body, and you're going to kind of bend down as if you do this on the ground, stretching this back hip out. Good. Bring it back up to standing. Again, hold onto your chair if you need to. Cross the ankle over. You're going to just sit back and down, otherwise known as the grocery store stretch. I always do this standing in line at the grocery store, and people look at me like I'm crazy, but it feels really good. All right, bring it back up to standing. We're going to try a balance exercise. You may need to hold on to something for this. Again, a chair or the side of a sofa is fine. You're going to hold your arms out to the side, and I want you to lift your right knee up. Keep your foot flexed. You're going to press that heel front, pull the knee in, and then you're going to reach that leg behind. It doesn't have to be flexed, it doesn't have to be pointed. But when you come through the front, flex the foot, drive the heel front, bend the leg in, actually keep your foot flexed, press back, and then bring it in. So I'm slightly holding on to the grass here, pressing back, bringing it in, press front, press back, one more, pressing front, pressing back. We're going to switch and do 5 on the other side. So again, holding on if you need to, and if you don't, that's awesome, but it's challenging because how many times a day do you balance on one leg? You don't. All right, so lift that leg up, flex the foot, arms out to the side, press that heel front, bend the knee, lean forward, press that heel back. Good, leading with the heel, both directions. Good. If you keep your eyes out at about 45 degrees towards the floor, it really helps. Focus on one thing. If you are in front of a mirror, don't look at yourself because you'll fall. I've tried it numerous times. You're better off not looking at yourself. Good, and bring it down. All right, great job. We're going to go down to the mat. And you should be able to see me much better here. All right, so we are going to continue with some leg lifts. We are going to do pause lifts on the ground. With your right leg bent, left leg is out. We're going with a straight, tight thigh on this straight leg. I want you to lean back slightly, pull your stomach in, arms are out front. Just one hand on top of the other, interlace fingers if you wish. You're going to lift that leg 2 inches off the ground, pause, lift it and pause, lower it and pause, and then touch the ground, come right back up like it's a hot potato. So pause, lift, pause, touch, and 2. And pause, lift, pause, touch. Now, if you're having trouble with the pause lift, just do a straight lift. Good. Pull that stomach in. You're exhaling as you're lifting. Good. Pause, lift, pause, touch. The goal is 10. And one last one. Nice job. I did these this morning. My thighs are burning. The goal is to be able to get 3 sets of 10 of all of these, even the standing ones. So they're really good exercises to do, and they make a difference. You will be amazed at how tight, strong, and solid your legs will be from doing these. All right, right leg is out straight, leaning back, tighten stomachs, pause, lift, pause, touch, pause, lift, pause, touch. Do not allow that thigh to loosen when you touch the ground. And more than likely it's your calf that's touching, not your heel. Good. 7. If you can only do 5 of these, that's fine. You do 5, then you take a break, and then you try a couple more. But the leg has to be straight and tight. I'd rather see you do 3 perfect ones with your legs straight than I would with your knee bending, because it's totally defeating the purpose of the exercise. So you do 3, take a break, do 2, take a break, do 1, take a break, that's fine. Legs are slightly apart, sitting up nice and tall, hands out front again, leaning back off those sits bones, tighten your left leg up really tight, that stays put. Right leg comes over to meet it and back down. So it's over and touch. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This leg that's on the ground that's not moving is helping to keep your body stable, as are your abs pulling in really tight. Right leg's tight, left leg lifts up and over, just close to the leg. It doesn't have to touch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The better you get at this, the stronger of a point in your toe you can do, but right now they may be cramping, so just a relaxed point is good. Roll those ankles out. Nice job. All right, so sitting, making sure you have enough room behind you. We're going to do a couple rollbacks, working on some pelvic tilts here. Arms are out, shoulders are down away from the ears. Your shoulder blades are retracted back a little. They're not reaching way out here, but they're back a little. Fingers soft and long. Inhale, breath. Exhale, pelvic tilt. You're going to round your back. Good. And then you're going to come up, stacking that spine. You may have to shift your sits bones a little bit so you're sitting right on those bones. Exhale, pull the stomach in, which causes the pelvic tilt. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, draw that navel in, round back a little further this time. Good, bring it up. Keep those arms out there. We're working some arms here too, and I want knees bent, feet on the mat. We're going flat back. So now, and don't let the feet lift up. You're going to inhale, lead with the chest up. Keep the back nice and flat. You're going to feel a quiver. And when you do, that's when you bring it up. Inhale here. Feel that quiver, bring it up. The back has to stay flat as a board. If you feel no quiver, it's probably because you rounded your hips. You got to keep those hips still. Bring it back up. One more. Nice flat back. Lead up with that sternum. Good. Arms stay out. Straighten the legs. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, round the spine, and you are going all the way down. Arms stay low. Bring the arms up. Over your head, arms at your sides. Bring those feet up to the mat. We are doing bridging. So we're going to do a pelvic tilt to peel up into your bridge. So with an inhale breath, then you're exhaling, pulling that stomach in, which causes the pelvis to tilt. And one by one, you're taking your vertebrae up off the mat into a nice straight bridge. Don't overbridge and arch that back and try and stick this rib cage up, because that will make you lose that connection in your hips. And it's really hard on your back. So your hip bones and your rib bones are connected to your ankle bones. No, I'm just kidding. They're nice and knitted. Arms are down at your sides. Take an inhale breath here, then exhale, rolling down into a neutral spine, which is just a regular position that has that little small S-curve, little curve in your back, as if you were just standing. Inhale breath again. Exhale, press in. Your glutes start to tighten and peeling up into that bridge. Inhale here. Exhale. Press those arms into the ground. Helps keep the body nice and stable. Again, inhale. Pay attention to those knees. They should not be wobbling side to side. If they are, you got to use more glute and more abs. Push more in with the hands. Now, in this up position, I'd like you may have to scoot your left foot in just a little bit. Extend the right leg straight out. Stay in your bridge, put the leg back down. Extend the left leg out, nice and tight. Inhale down. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, out. If you're having trouble here, just lift the toe up and set it down. Just a tiny little lift, but keep everything still. Good. One more. Left. Bring that foot down. Roll down out of that bridge. Bring the knees into your chest. And your hamstrings or the backs of your legs are probably screaming. Straighten them out. Roll those ankles. Roll them the other way. All right. Knees or feet back down onto the mat. You're going to have to pardon me because I'm going to have to sneeze here. Woo. All right. Here we go. Hold on. Oh, pardon me. Excuse me. All right, here we go. It's because I'm allergic to the grass in the field. All right. Exhale, lift up into a bridge. This is called a hip hinge. It's just a straight up and a straight down. So here we go for 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze those butt muscles nice and tight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, in your up bridge, squeeze the knees together or towards each other like you've got an imaginary ball between them. They're not going to touch. It's just a squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring the hips down. Bring your knees into your shoulders this time. So your legs will be apart, getting a good inner thigh stretch. Bring those feet back down to the mat. Going to single leg bridging. All right, so exhale and lift up. You're going to extend one leg out. Keep that thigh straight. It can be straight up to the ceiling if you want, or it can be a little lower, but it's just a single leg bridge. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay up in the bridge. This is the challenge today. Flex the foot, take the leg straight down, point the toe and bring it up. Now, if this is absolutely not doable, you take a break, you do the other leg, but I thought to save time, we would combine them here. 8, 9, 10. Lower down, bring that leg down. We'll go do the other leg. Extend that left leg out. Thigh is really tight. Pressing up. 2, 3, 4, 5. The arms are pressing in. Good. 8, 9, 10. Bring the leg up to 90. Flex the foot. Draw a line down with the heel. Point the toe and lift up. Good. Inhaling and exhaling. I'm not too worried about the breath. Good. As long as you're breathing on this one. 8, 9, 10. Lower down. Bring both knees in. Rock side to side. Straighten those legs up and then pull your toes back towards you, flexing those feet, and then bring the legs a little bit closer to you, and you're going to really feel a pull. It's a really good stretch right here. Okay, we're going to bring these legs back down. Let's get a little bit of ab work in here. So we're going to do what's called come up to C curve. But I would like your arms up to the ceiling for this. This will be your start and stop position. So inhale breath. The first thing that happens is your abs connect. You're peeling yourself up off that mat, lowering the arms, and then inhale, come back down. Exhale, so you're tucking your chin slightly, looking between your knees. Inhale down. If you've never done Pilates before, a lot of these are really, really hard on your neck because you're using your neck to pull up instead of your abs. So put one hand right behind your head, kind of just resting your neck in your hand. Good. Exhale, hold. Now, lift the arms up to the ceiling, lower down, lift up, lower down. One more lift, lower, and rest back onto that mat. Good job. Inhale, breath, exhale, release to one side. Inhale up, exhale, release to the other. All right, so we're going to turn over, actually, roll to your side and sit up. I'd like to work the back side of our body. It works the entire back side of your body. So this, you get a lot of bang for your buck in this exercise. Different versions of this. I like to call this one Superman because it's the easiest one to do and the quickest to do and the quickest to teach. Your gaze is at the mat. Your arms are down at your sides. The shoulders are pulling away from your ears. Palms are on the mat. So not the backs of your hands, but the palms. Opens up the chest. Legs are just slightly apart. You're going to breathe in. Exhale as you lift the upper and lower body up as if you were balancing right on your navel. And then inhale, lower down. As you exhale and pull that stomach in, the shoulders are pulling away from the ears. Your upper and lower bodies are lifting and you're lengthening your body. Inhale, come down. So this is an excellent example of lengthening and strengthening at the same time. Good. One more. Reaching back, hands at your shoulders, toes curl under, press up, back into child's pose. Good. And here you are going to take the biggest, hugest, longest inhale that you can. Keep breathing that air in, expanding your lungs. You're working those tiny muscles in between your ribs. Once you can't breathe in anymore, take 2 little inhales and then exhale. Keep blowing all that air out, pushing the air out with your stomach. Pull the stomach in. And again, inhale. Now, a lot of times people get really lightheaded doing this, so just breathe normal. And then exhale. You should feel your lap come off of your legs. Good. We are going to all fours. Yeah, all fours. That works. Hands and knees. Okay. So I used to teach this Buns of Steel class, and this one girl, bless her heart, Thelma, you're wonderful. She's like, tiny little movements, oh my God, beware, they kill. And she was right. They do. I want you to lift the back leg, bend the leg, flex your foot. You are going to squeeze that glute muscle, which will cause your heel to press up towards the ceiling. Now, we've done this in the studio, standing at the bar with a ball between your calf and your thigh. Good. Keep pressing. Good. And you're going to straighten that leg out and then flex and bend the leg in. Point the toe out, straighten the leg, bend and flex. Here we go for 4. No, I guess that was 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. You're going to straighten the leg out and lift a straight leg for 1, 2. It's a squeeze. Do not let the leg bend. It's all glute and hamstring here, and the thigh is holding the leg straight and tight. 8, 9, 10. Bring that leg in. Actually, we're going out to the side. It doesn't have to be directly to the side, but somewhat to the side. You may have to shift your weight in your hands a little bit, lifting that leg up and down. Tiny little lifts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my God, I feel like Jane Fonda with my leg warmers on. And go ahead and back into child's pose. That leg that you just worked, I want you to sit off your legs and stretch that hip out. Good. We're going back up to all fours again. If this is hard on your wrists, you can be on forearms. It's not as effective, but you still can do it. So, right leg is back behind, bend the leg, flex the foot, and press that heel up to the ceiling, which actually you're just squeezing your glutes, which cause that heel to press up. Good. Head just looks towards the ground. Try not to drop the head. Stomach pulls in, push into the mat with those hands. 8, 9, 10. Straighten and point, bend and flex for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now a straight leg lift for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep those legs really straight. Keep it straight. Thigh is tight. You're using those glute muscles, your hamstring good. Couple more. 3, 2, 1. Now take that leg out to the side. Here we go. And lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That knee comes in. Drop back into child's pose. And just take your hips off to that side. You're getting a nice waist stretch as well, but it stretches that hip out. Excellent job. All right, so we're going to do the 100 because a Pilates class wouldn't be a Pilates class without the 100. So I'm going to have you make sure you got enough room behind you with those legs straight out. Exhale, round back. Just let those arms rest down at your side. Feet come to the mat, knees are bent. You're going to bring your legs into what we call tabletop. So right leg up, left leg up. You should be able to put a ball on those shins and not roll off. You're going to exhale up into C curve. You're going to start pumping those arms. Breathing in for 5 quick counts through the nose. And then exhale out through the mouth. You're going to continue this. If you've done Pilates with me before or done Pilates, you may have legs extended. You can turn out in Pilates V, but you're going to continue this motion, staying in tabletop. If your head gets tired, you can put one hand behind like I've got mine here. I've been teaching so much that this is driving my neck insane. You can just rest, take a break for a minute, put your legs down. But come right back up, continuing. We're going on 8, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 9, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 4, 5. Knees come in. Nice deep breath in. Exhale out. We're going to do a couple more quick exercises because these are also very effective. They're Pilates, some of my favorites. I love them. You're going to have your legs in tabletop, come up to C curve, take both hands, right hand and left, and touch that knee. You're going to pull that knee in while the other leg goes out. You're going to switch. and blow out through the mouth. And switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Both knees come in, rest back. Take an inhale breath. You can exhale, release the head to one side. Bring it up to center. Exhale over to the other. Nice job. Straight leg stretch, so it's a scissors. Coming up to C curve, the right leg goes out, the left leg goes out, and your thighs are tight. Pull up into that C curve. Here we go for 1, 2, 3. Just touch the leg. Try not to pull it back because that will cause these knees to bend. This is not a straight leg stretch. Keep those thighs tight. Good. Last one. Resting back. Good. And you can just bring those legs down. We're going to do single leg circle. Again, another straight leg, very, very strengthening, lengthening exercise for the thighs. Left leg is straight, right leg to tabletop, extend the left leg up to the ceiling. Tighten this thigh as tight as you can get it. Inhale, breath, exhale, circle and stop. Inhale, exhale as you circle. You stop the motion and pull everything into your navel. Here we go again for 4 and 5. Now, circle the other direction. It's very controlled, it's very precise. I like to do these without moving your hips until you really get this ab control thing down. Then we can make huge or bigger circles where your hips do move. But right now, they are not to move. That leg comes down, straighten it out, bend that leg up into tabletop, extend the leg up to the ceiling. Inhale, breath, thighs tight. Exhale, small circle, stop. Inhale. You're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, as if you're blowing out, I don't know, 10 candles. Inhale, exhale, and circle. It's not quite the stick of dynamite. Good. One more. Other direction. Breathe in. Exhale as you circle. Now the leg on the ground is also really tight. Your arms are pressing in. You're breathing. You're lengthening that leg. Last one. Nice job. Extend that leg out. Roll those ankles to loosen up the feet. And the other direction. Good. Bring those feet back up to the mat. We did that figure 4 stretch earlier, the grocery store stretch. Well, this is the lying down version. Cross the right ankle over. Bring the knees in. Good. Release that stretch. Other side. Bring it in. Good. I want you to turn over on your side. This is probably the best way to stretch your thighs. Bend that bottom leg and just pull that top leg back and try and get a really good stretch here. Good. You're going to roll over to the other side. I'm not rolling over because I don't really want you looking at my butt. Bend that bottom leg in, back leg just pulling it back. Being careful you're not over here and you're not way back here, but that thigh just pulls directly straight back. All right, so while you're on your side, I'm going to have you press up, come to a seated position. Real quick mermaid stretch here. This again is really good for the hips here. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, lift up and over to the side of that front leg. The back leg, if it is not comfortable back here, you can have it out to the side. That's fine. Up and reach. Inhale, breath. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, exhale, over. Good. Other side. And inhale. Pull the stomach in as you come over. Good. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, over. Good. One more to each side. And we'll finish up with a couple shoulder rolls, and then we are done for the day. Didn't have enough time to get a whole bunch of squats in, but that's all right. Inhale up, exhale forward. Inhale, lift, arms come down. You're going to roll those shoulders back. 2 and 3. Thanks so much for joining. We'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.